Good afternoon. I had good morning, but we're 1 minute after 12. Good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement of the St. Bonaventure's College graduating class of 2021. You may all sit. My name is Annette Millay, and I will be your MC for today's ceremony. The world has changed drastically for this graduating class. They were born in 2003. They started kindergarten in 2008. In 2009, the H1N1 influenza strain hit the world as a global pandemic. And this class did the Penguin March. In 2014, they finished grade 6, and some of them crossed the parking lot, and others joined the class later. In 2019, they celebrated Kairos, Hurricane Igor, Snowmageddon, and another global pandemic, COVID-19. Today, we celebrate their academic accomplishments and pray for them for their future. If you can endure 2 global pandemics, a hurricane, and a record snowstorm, I think you got this. Mr. Handrigan, President and Head of School, Mr. David Martino, Head of Teaching and Learning, Miss Nancy Healy, Chair of the Board of Governors, Father Critch, Father Smith, Father Shook, faculty and staff, alumni, parents, students, and of course, our graduates. I would like to begin by recognizing and thanking the alumni students of our wind ensemble and their faculty conductor, Miss Etchegary. I would like to ask the alumni to please stand and take a round of applause. Thank you for returning to your school this year and playing so brilliantly. Thank you, Father Critch, Father Smith, and Father Shook for our beautiful Mass. I will now call upon our Chair of our Board of Governors, Miss Nancy Healy, to bring greetings from the Board of Governors.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to address commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. As Ms. Millay just said, you guys have been through a lot, so congratulations to each and every one of you on your graduation. Well done. Today marks the culmination of one of the greatest gifts you will ever receive. It doesn't come with pretty paper and a tidy bow. Maybe there will be some gifts, but rather it comes with a thirst for knowledge and a compass for life. You have achieved the gift of a St. Bonaventure's College education, a Jesuit education. Now, some may think that this gift is as a paradox. This gift was given like most gifts. It was provided to you by your parents or sponsors who wanted you to have a Jesuit education. But here's where the paradox comes in. It is a gift that you had to work for. You had to solve the math problems, you had to do the labs and write the essays. And it is a gift that comes with expectations for the rest of your life. Ingrained in everything you did at St. Bon's from kindergarten to grade 12 were the Jesuit principles to educate the whole person, head and heart, intellect, and feelings. Your teachers are committed to the profile of an Ignatian educator. They ensured Jesuit values permeated everything they taught as they accompanied you on your education journey. A Jesuit education is not a brand or a marketing strategy. It is a philosophy, an ethos. Jesuit education is known for its personalized attention and concern for the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. The focus of the St. Bon's faculty is not only to ensure that you are competent in your area of study, but to ensure you are strong in character and conviction as well. The visit to Brother Joe's pumpkin patch in kindergarten wasn't just a day out of class. It provided the opportunity to learn about the abundance that the earth can provide if we treat our environment well. Singing at the convent for the sisters in grade 2 or 3 at Christmas time taught you about using whatever talents you have to bring joy to others and the importance of being there for others. Writing in journals and the essays you wrote in grade 7 challenged you to pause and reflect and think about issues and how they impacted you and your community. And in your senior high school years, the principles of Jesuit education were displayed more directly, with discussions on social justice, Black Lives Matter, or the impact of colonialism and how it still impacts our society today. As well as mentioned before, volunteering at the Gathering Place or McMorran Center or Computers for Seniors provided you the opportunity to put into practice service to others. So now you have come to the end of your time at St. Bon's, but you graduate with the benefit of the ability to be a lifelong learner with a strong antenna for justice and a commitment to service. In some regards, perhaps this is the gift that keeps on giving, as I pray the values instilled in you through your Jesuit education will guide you for the rest of your life. And the expectation to continue to serve others, believe it or not, is also a gift. A few years back, I met Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, when she spoke at the Arts and Culture Center. And one thing she said stuck with me. She said, when you feel bad about yourself, go out there and do something for somebody else. Ferguson says this was a lesson taught to her by her grandmother. In my own experience, when I'm down on my luck, and I force myself to reach out to others. Sometimes it might just be sending a text to let them know I'm thinking about them, or volunteering at some event. It's so true. It is better to give than to receive. American actor Denzel Washington once said, "At the end, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you have given back." Thank you to the parents and guardians for entrusting your child to St. Bon's and all your collaboration in helping them attain their achievements. Thank you to all the volunteers, coaches, chaperones, and so many others for making St. Bon's a great place to be. Thank you to the faculty and staff of St. Bon's. This past school year has been particularly challenging. Please take a much-deserved rest. That's an order, okay? And so a final word to our graduating class, a bit of a mashup of Dr. Seuss and St. Ignatian of Loyola. I hope that's allowed. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Boxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Go forth and set the world on fire. Thank you.
I now call upon, thank you, Nancy. I now call upon Mr. Handrigan to bring greetings from the president and head of school.
Thank you, Mrs. Healy, for your inspiring words. I'm delighted to bring greetings to the graduates and all in attendance at this ceremony. Well, it's finally here for the class of 2021 commencement, the ending of high school and the commencement of the next phase of life's journey. And for arriving at this point in your lives, I'm certain you are grateful to God for his mercy and love. This year has certainly been full of obstacles. Simple things like giving someone a hug, shaking hands, dancing, singing, gathering together for Mass. All of these things that we used to take for granted now seem so foreign to us. If anything good has come out of this pandemic, is that COVID has taught us to have a renewed appreciation for the simple things in life. And to that end, I am truly grateful that we can gather here today in this magnificent Basilica to celebrate Mass and to honor you, our graduates. At St. Bonaventure's College, our focus is on forming confident young men and women of intellectual competence who possess the conscience to make enlightened decisions, who are compassionate for others, and who are committed to a just global society. We strive to transform our students to be men and women for and with others. And the class of 2021 are a testament as to why we exist as a Catholic and Jesuit school. Here at St. Bon's, we can say with confidence that our graduates are intellectually competent. And as a St. Bon's graduate, you exhibit a mastery of academic requirements necessary for advanced forms of education. And our graduates are open to growth. You as a St. Bon's graduate, you have matured as a person emotionally, intellectually, physically, socially, religiously, to a level where you have the tools and skills to take responsibility for your own growth. Our graduates are religious. As a St. Bon's graduate, you have the knowledge of the major doctrines and practices of the Catholic Church. Having been introduced to Ignatian spirituality, you have also examined your own religious feelings and beliefs with a view to choosing a fundamental orientation toward God and establishing a relationship with a religious tradition and or community. Our graduates are loving. As a St. Bon's graduate, you will continue to form your own identity beyond self-interest or self-centeredness in close relationships. And our graduates are committed to justice in the generous service of the people of God. As a St. Bon's graduate, you have acquired considerable knowledge of the many needs of local, national, and global communities, and you are preparing for the day when you will take a place in these communities as a competent, concerned, and responsible member. Now that you are prepared for the exciting challenges ahead, it's your turn to walk the walk, to truly demonstrate by your actions that you will remain faithful to the call to be men and women for and with others. I'd like to offer a very special thank you to Ms. Millay for orchestrating all aspects of this year's graduation, and a special thank you to Ms. Millay, Mrs. Noseworthy, Ms. Bragg, and Ms. Cardwell for organizing this commencement ceremony. I also want to extend a special thank you to Father Critch and Father Shook and Father Smith for our beautiful Mass, to Mrs. Etchegary for preparing the band, and to Ella Parsons for her beautiful singing, and to Mrs. Fowler for playing the organ. I also want to thank the parents for your support of the school, our activities, our teams, our clubs, our fundraising activities. These are all important, but not as important as the nurturing love and dedication that you have shown towards your children. Parents, you made a fantastic decision to send your children to St. Bon's, and for that we are all truly grateful. I also want to thank the staff for their expertise, support, dedication, and commitment to our students. And finally, I thank the students for their outstanding efforts in academics and extracurricular, and for their compassion, their love, and their concern for one another. All of these factors come together because the glue that binds us all together is a Jesuit charism and Catholic nature of the school, where cura personalis permeates everything we do, care for the entire child. It is my hope that God richly blesses each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Handrigan. I will now call upon Father Critch to bless the alumni ties, medals, and scrolls for our graduates before we begin the presentation of the graduates.
Lord, in your kindness, we ask you to bless these alumni ties and bless our graduates. Let the effect of your blessing give them new life and strength of spirit, so that the power of your love will enable them to accomplish what is right and good in life. And we ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Mr. Martino and I will now present our graduates. I will ask the parents of each graduate to accompany them to the altar to receive their tie, alumni pin, medal, and a package of diploma and some awards. Ms. Cardwell will take the photo. Ms. Cardwell will take the photos.
That's a testament to the power of Lysol. I'm sorry. We will begin with Liam Bennett. Liam started at St. Bon's in kindergarten as a curious little boy. He quickly excelled academically, and he didn't stop. Liam achieved the highest marks in Math 3200 and Math 3208 this year. A President's Honors student, Liam was involved in the band, choir, debate, and student council programs, as well as having volunteered at the Gathering Place with Computers for Seniors and peer tutoring. Liam completed his Silver Duke of Ed Award and played Ultimate Frisbee. He was a cantor at Masses and a nominee for the Junior Youth of the Year in grade 9. Liam has won various awards in science fairs, oratorical contests, and was the school's nominee for the Schulich Award. Liam was our Kairos rector and did an amazing job during this unique COVID time. He is the class valedictorian, and we congratulate him for that honor. Liam was accepted to Dalhousie, the University of Waterloo, and Memorial with a series of scholarships combining for over $25,000. He was also a finalist for the TD Leadership Scholarship. Liam has accepted his offer for Dalhousie and will pursue an Applied Math Honors Co-op degree. Congratulations, Liam, and the very best wishes for a bright future.
Zoe Breakpear. Zoe came to St. Bon's in grade 9 and was a welcome addition to the class. Zoe is a President's Honor student who has had great success in her academics. She is a bright and strong woman who has been a great classmate and student at the school. She has been involved in peer tutoring, volunteered at McMorran Center, and was a mentor for our seniors in our Computer for Seniors program. Outside of school, Zoe has been involved in swimming and is an active volunteer at her church. She has volunteered with various children's programs there at her church. Zoe has been accepted to Memorial University, where she will begin her studies in September. This year, COVID changed a lot of things, and one for me was our lunchtime chats. Having you and your friends in my office for treats and chatter was very meaningful. I know you will do great things, and I'm so excited to see the next chapter of your life. Congratulations, Zoe.
Kate Bruce. Kate came to us in junior high, and we immediately fell in love with her joy for life and her instant connection with SBC. She is a President's Honors student who has pursued academic excellence and given herself freely to all aspects of student life at the school. Kate has acceptances to Memorial, Dalhousie, and to the prestigious College of Holy Cross in Boston. Kate was a member of our senior band. She was a lead in choirs, played on the soccer, volleyball, basketball teams. Kate was on student council, volunteered at the Gathering Place, Computers for Seniors, and with the peer tutoring program. Kate cantored at Masses and represented the school on our rowing team, devoting many hours to that sport. She was committed to all of the school activities, including setup and cleanup of dances, serving at special events, and being available to the Parents Auxiliary for different activities. Kate's an amazing Kairos leader for the Grade 11 Kairos Retreat, who was also involved with our SBC After 3 program, at which she was adored by the K-6 students. Kate has acceptances at Dal with a scholarship valued at $16,000, acceptances at MUN, and as mentioned, at Holy Cross. She's accepted her offer at Memorial and will pursue a science degree. Kate, you've been an example of what a grad is, and we're so proud of your accomplishments. We wish you every best wish for an amazing future.
James Clark. We had the pleasure of having James at our school for his grade 12 year. James started in kindergarten, left after grade 9 to attend school in Ontario with a scholarship to pursue his love of sports. James returned for grade 12 as a determined, dedicated student who has achieved President's honors for his hard work. James helped lead our soccer team into victories this year and had the highest marks in healthy living. James was a member of the OMHA Minor Midget AAA Bronze Medal Team, the ACC Under-15 Silver Medal Team, and the SLAAAHL Champion NLBAAAHL. Elemental P. James is a member of the St. John's Capitals and enjoys every aspect of hockey. James was involved in all aspects of grade 12 at SBC, including senior boys soccer. James has acceptances to Western University and Dalhousie. James has accepted his Dalhousie offer and will begin business there this fall. It has been so good to have you back with us, James, and we wish you every success in your future.
Julie Colford. Julie came to St. Bon's a little later, but she has been a wonderful addition to the class. She's a bright young woman with many gifts and talents. A President's Honors student, Julie has worked diligently to achieve great success in her academics. She's been a volunteer for the Special Olympics in the capacity of a swim coach, soccer coach, and teacher of fundamentals. She has taught online dance lessons and has been an active volunteer at Ronald McDonald House. She was a mentor and volunteer with the Computers for Seniors program here at the school, in addition to all those other offerings of her time and talents. She's been accepted at Memorial University in the Science faculty and the Western School of Nursing in Corner Brook. Julie, you've truly been a wonderful student who has shown what determination and kindness can do. We're excited for all that the future will offer you. Know that you always have a home here at SBC.
Ivana Govander. Ivana came to St. Bon's for high school and fit in immediately. She is a President's Honors student and has achieved the highest marks in Earth Systems 3209. Ivana was involved in Creative Writing Club, D&D, Recycling Program, and Social Justice. She was a member of our band program and volunteered with our Computers for Seniors program. She is a gifted and talented writer and has been praised for her high-quality work in studies. She recently participated in the Boston College High School Model UN, which included over 400 participants from across North America. She was singled out for an award for the best position paper for her country among all participants. She has acceptances to Dalhousie, Memorial, and University of British Columbia. She has accepted her offer of admittance to the Faculty of Science at University of British Columbia. Even though you were only here with us for a short time, your beautiful personality was evident in all that you did and the successes that you have had here at SBC. We wish you all the best for a wonderful future. We are excited to see what comes next for you.
Rachel Hiscock. Rachel started at St. Bon's in kindergarten. She is the last Hiscock child to graduate from St. Bon's, and at this moment I'd like to actually acknowledge the family's 21-year commitment to our wonderful school. Everybody knows Rachel. She is a President's Honors student who is actively involved throughout her time at the school. She's had particular idiosyncratic relationships with all of her teachers. She is herself. Rachel was the glue that held this class together in many ways. Always a smile on her face, always trying to include everyone. Rachel volunteered at the Gathering Place, 10,000 Villages. She was the president of our student council this year. She was the captain of the senior girls soccer and volleyball teams. She was an active member of Wind Ensemble. She traveled to Buffalo to attend the Be the Light Institute, a week-long immersive experience of faith, justice, and service in the Catholic and Ignatian tradition. Rachel is heavily involved in dance outside of school and is an instructor at her dance studio. She's been accepted to Memorial and will begin her studies in a Bachelor of Commerce in the fall. Rachel, thank you for your dedication to St. Bon's. You will be missed.
Lisa Konstantinova. Lisa started at SBC as a shy little kindergarten. Soon she blossomed into an amazing young woman, then a beautiful teen, and a strong, independent woman today. Music has been a huge part of her life, and she excelled in all aspects of our music program, from primary to elementary to senior high. She is a President's Honor student who has worked very hard and showed great determination. She is a social justice advocate and has participated in various marches and peaceful protests for the environment and global issues. Lisa was a Kairos leader, a volunteer at 10,000 Villages, and she has volunteered with Computers for Seniors and the Gathering Place. She is the winner of the Woodwind Solo of the Emerging Artist Stream at the Newfoundland Provincial Music Festival. Lisa has been awarded in total $13,550 in scholarships and awards from Memorial University, Lady Cove, Kiwanis Music Festival, and the debut Atlantic Award for Music Excellence. Way to go, Lisa. Lisa will attend Memorial University School of Music for clarinet. You are truly talented and amazing. We thank you for your service to your school. We wish you every success in all that you do, and we are so very proud of you.
You ready, Miss Millay? Michael Millay. Michael grew up at St. Bon's. He was registered for kindergarten at the ripe young age of 21 days old. Michael is a President's Honors student who has acceptances to Memorial, Dalhousie. He's volunteered with Computers for Seniors at the McMorran Center, the Gathering Place. He helped serve at the Ignatian dinners and at every school event. Michael was a Kairos leader, a member of Wind Ensemble, and the recipient of the Ignatius Award in grade 10. Michael loved the athletics program at the school. He played on the soccer, volleyball, badminton, and basketball teams. He showed great improvement as a leader and a player on all these teams, and was always open to that growth. He showed commitment, determination, and dedication to the teams that represented our school, and he wore the sports uniform proudly. He coached the grade 5-6 baseball team and was a peer tutor. Michael was a camp counselor at SBC summer camp and received the silver level of the Duke of Ed program. Michael had acceptances to Dalhousie Engineering and Memorial Engineering and has chosen to stay home at MUN and begin engineering in the fall. We wish you all the best that life has to offer. Please come and visit us, and you will when you drop your mom off to work.
Sam Martino. Sam is another SBC kindergarten baby who grew up at St. Bon's. Sam was a shy little boy who has grown into a very fine young man who has achieved President's Honors and academic success in all his studies. Sam was a member of the Wind Ensemble, D&D Club, and peer tutoring. Sam volunteered at the Gathering Place and Computers for Seniors. In these areas, he showed compassion for those less fortunate and those struggling with mental health issues and addictions. His caring nature helped him connect with the seniors who needed technology help. He helped at many activities and events such as Breakfast with Santa and fall fairs. A talented musician, Sam was a longtime member of the Newfoundland Symphony Youth Orchestra and Kalos. Sam's amazing talent for oboe has been noted at Kiwanis and Rotary festivals. A wonderful, caring older brother, Sam has compassion and care for his family and is adored by his little brother's friends. Sam has been awarded a $2,550 scholarship for Memorial University and has been accepted into the MUN engineering faculty, where he will begin his studies in the fall. Sam, you are one in a million, and we will miss your amazing personality and loving nature. Come visit us and be the best you can be.
Ben Mason. Ben is another student who started St. Bon's in kindergarten and has stayed for his 13 years. Ben is an honors student who has had excellent successes in his studies. He's volunteered at the McMorran Center in the capacity as a mentor for the after-school sports program, and he also was a retreat leader for the Ignite retreat for grade 10 students and was a great mentor in that capacity. Ben has played basketball at the elite level outside of school and on the school's senior boys team as well, where he has shared in many of the banner successes that the team has enjoyed over recent years. And in that capacity, Ben has helped to create some of the culture of the school, always being engaged with students older than him and younger than him, helping to build what a team and school culture could be like. Ben has been awarded Player of the Game and the Player with Most Sportsmanship many times. He's played on the boys' soccer team and helped out at many events such as Sports Day, Family Fun Days. Ben has been accepted to MUN, where he will begin his studies in business in the fall. Ben, it's been amazing to watch you grow and develop into a fine young man. We wish you all the best for a bright and happy future.
Aiden. Aiden Matthews. Aiden started at SBC in kindergarten and was a sweet little boy who excelled academically from kindergarten onward. Aiden is a President's Honor student who has achieved the highest marks in Physics 3204. Aiden has been involved in basketball, baseball, D&D, computers with seniors, and peer tutoring. Aiden has volunteered at Gathering Place and helped coach the grade 5-6 baseball team. Aiden traveled to Greece with the school's wind ensemble, where he plays the French horn and had a wonderful cultural experience. He has shown leadership and dedication to the band program and has been a mentor to younger students in the wind ensemble. Aiden has been accepted at Memorial University, where he will pursue a Bachelor of Science in Math and Statistics. Math and Statistics. Aiden, you are an inspiring, amazing young man, and we wish you every blessing for a wonderful, wonderful future. You truly are a wonderful young man. Congratulations.
Oh, Jenna. Jenna McDonald. Jenna has been at the school since kindergarten and has contributed much to St. Bon's. She's a wonderful young woman who's achieved President's Honors with the highest mark in Math 3201. She's volunteered for every event at the school, from President's dinners to dances to breakfast with Santa. Jenna has been involved in choirs and bands, including cantering for various events and masses. She was an active volunteer at the Gathering Place, McMorran Center, and Computers for Seniors. Jenna was our Vice President of Student Council and a retreat leader. Jenna represented the school at the Arupe Leadership Symposium in Maryland. She has acceptances at Memorial and St. FX universities. Jenna has accepted her offer at St. FX and will study the arts. Jenna, you've been a wonderful student and a wonderful member of the St. Bon's community. It has been an honor to watch you grow and to be part of your formation as a woman for and with others. We will miss your wit and sense of humor. Take care and know that we are grateful for your many contributions to the school.
I'm sorry ahead of time, Arancha. Arancha Pistost Soria. Exactly. Arancha came to SBC this year, and wow, what an addition. It was not easy to transition into a new school, but she did it marvelously. She is spirited, smart, and amazing. She has achieved President's honors, and she has embraced so hard her work ethic and has done well academically. Well done. She has embraced every aspect of student life at SBC and participated in all activities, including basketball, volleyball, and soccer. She has taught Spanish and drama and has been an amazing student at our school. She has been accepted at Memorial and the University of Madrid. She has accepted her offer in Madrid and will pursue a nursing degree in the fall. You are incredible, and we are so happy you chose SBC for your final year. The best is wished for you.
Anna Rowe. Anna came to St. Bon's in junior high and has been an amazing addition to this class. Anna has embraced every part of school life and has excelled academically. She's a President's Honors student who juggled swimming, working, and school life for most of high school, and yet she still excelled in her studies. Anna has been involved in many aspects of school life. Outside of school, Anna has competed and coached swimming, volunteered with Computers for Seniors, completed her silver-level Duke of Edinburgh Award, among others. Anna traveled to Greece with the school. She was involved in choir, volleyball, and various other aspects of school culture. She's acceptances at the highly competitive and prestigious College of the Holy Cross and Memorial. Anna has accepted her offer at Memorial, where she will pursue a business degree co-op program in the fall. Anna, it has been a pleasure to know you, to have been part of your formation at St. Bon's. We thank you for all of your contributions and wish you every blessing.
I apparently don't know my alphabet very well. Jasminerahman. Jasmine is another one of our kindergarten babies. She is a President's Honors student who has achieved the highest marks in English 3201. She has also been awarded the Whalen O'Reilly Scholarship for College of the Holy Cross. She has acceptances to Memorial, Dalhousie, University of Ottawa, and Western University. She has been offered $10,500 in scholarships at these universities. Jasmine was a Kairos leader and volunteered with Computers for Seniors. She held the position of secretary for student council and volunteered with every aspect of school. She volunteered at the health science gift shop, gathering place, and as I said, Computers for Seniors. Jasmine organized a toy drive for families from Syria and helped at various functions at the school. She volunteered at McMorran Center and participated in peer tutoring. Outside of school, Jasmine was an elite athlete in tennis. She has competed on the provincial, national, and international level. She coached and represented the school at national heritage fairs. Jasmine was the school representative for Spelling Bee and has won awards for national level science fairs. Jasmine has accepted her offer for Holy Cross and will begin her studies there in September. Thank you for your amazing service to our school. We wish you every wish for an amazing future.
Anna Spurvey. Anna started in kindergarten at St. Bon's and grew up in the school, literally with her mother such a big part of the school community as well. A President's Honors student who embraced all aspects of school life, Anna was in the band program as a talented flutist. She received many awards in Kiwanis. Her hard work and dedication has been rewarded academically with her successes. She traveled to Greece with the band program and also attended the Be the Light Institute, the week-long immersive experience of faith, justice, and service. Anna attended Kairos and was always involved in family groups, spirit days, and many other events at the school. Anna volunteered at 10,000 Villages as well as in the Computers for Seniors program. Anna has been accepted at Memorial University in the business faculty where she will begin in the fall. Anna, we wish you every blessing for the future.
Colby Stephen. Colby came to SBC 6 years ago and has been involved in every aspect of school life since starting at SBC. I'd also like to acknowledge his family's commitment to our school, where his mom coached multiple levels of basketball and multiple grade levels. He is a president, has excelled at his studies and athletics here at SBC. When the lure of leaving SBC faced him at the end of grade 9, he chose to stay and help build fine senior boys basketball and soccer teams. Colby helped make our SBC teams contenders among the bigger schools. He played every sport and on every team, all while playing on provincial level and elite teams. He showed dedication and commitment to all athletics at our school. He volunteered at the Gathering Place and McMorran. He helped coach junior basketball, junior soccer. He was a Kairos leader and completed his silver level of Duke of Ed program. Colby has had acceptances to Memorial, University, and University of New Brunswick. He has accepted his offer at UNB and will begin his studies there in the fall to pursue a degree in kinesiology. Colby, you have been an awesome addition to this class, and we value everything you have brought to us. You always have a home at SBC, and we are so grateful for all your contributions and influence here at the school. Thank you.
Ashana Walsh. Another kindergarten baby, Ashana is part of the tapestry of St. Bon's. Ashana is a President's Honors student who's worked diligently and has achieved great academic success. She's a member of the wind ensemble, the rowing team, the soccer team, and she's given herself to all of these greatly. She's participated in the peer tutoring program. She's volunteered at the Gathering Place and at McMorran. Ashana was a member of that illustrious principal's office lunchtime girls group that spent many hours chatting and sharing with Miss Millay. And I know that Miss Millay will miss you. It has been a pleasure to watch you grow, Ashana, and to see you develop into a young woman who is confident, strong, and ready to take on the world. We hope the lessons you've learned at SBC will guide you in your future endeavors. Ashana has been accepted at Memorial and Dalhousie, and she will accept her offer at MUN to pursue a science degree. We wish you every success in all that you do and hope that you come back as a proud alumnus to visit us often.
And finally, Maddie Whalen. Maddie came to us in junior high and is a staple of this grade 12 class. This fun, loving, amazing young man has achieved President's Honors and academic success. Maddie has been involved in every aspect of school life, including the band program, volleyball, badminton, and senior boys soccer. He is a local, provincial, and national swimming sensation and has received many awards on all levels. Maddie was involved with Computers for Seniors, volunteered at Gathering Place, and participated in peer tutoring. He was a member of the Canada Games team and is a coach and teacher of swimming. He has dedicated many hours to his sport, and he was required to have discipline in his life to do his academic work as well as swimming. Maddie has acceptances to Simon Fraser University, Dalhousie, and Memorial. Maddie has received academic and swimming scholarships to Simon Fraser and Dal. He has accepted his seat in engineering at Memorial, and we congratulate him. We will miss you. We wish you much joy and success in all that you do. Congratulations. At this time, we will move on to our special awards. The first award is the Patrick J. and Louise Whalen O'Reilly Scholarship. It is awarded every 2 years to a Newfoundland student in a Catholic school who wishes to study at College of the Holy Cross. This award is highly competitive and was graciously endowed by the Barrett family. I would like to acknowledge the passing of Mr. Barrett, who passed away this January. He endowed this scholarship in his parents' name, and the scholarship is valued at over $200,000. And this year's recipient is Jasminerahman. I would ask our president, Mr. Handrigan, to present Jasmine with her plaque. Congratulations, Jasmine. The Archbishop Martin Curry Award is given to the student who achieves the highest marks in Christian philosophy and the student who demonstrates leadership in the classroom discussion that shows a deep understanding of Christian philosophy. This award was created Jubilee year, and this year's recipient is Michael Millay. I'll ask Mr. Martino to present this award to Michael. I'll ask Ms. Bragg to come forward for the next awards sponsored by the Parent Auxiliary. The Parent Auxiliary has awarded students with the highest averages in academic public exam courses, and those students have already been identified, and your checks are in your Ziploc baggies of awards. But there are also 3 other awards that the Parent Auxiliary have. 2 are in honor of the Jesuits. Here are the criteria. The Parent Auxiliary scholarships are awarded to 2 students who exemplify the concept of cara personalis. 2 students who strive to meet their potential in the school with the goal of being men and women for and with others. The students will show leadership in their care and concern for others and in the way they represent themselves as students at the school. I would like to ask Ms. Bragg to award this year's recipients in honor of Brother Joe and Father Shook to Zoe Breakpear and Aiden Matthews. The third award, Laurie. Jean de Brebeuf was the first Jesuit missionary in Huronia and a master of the Indian language. He founded mission outposts, converted thousands to the faith, and inspired many Jesuits to volunteer for the missions of New France. Massive in body, gentle in character, with the heart of a giant, he was known as the Apostle of the Hurons. He was known as the saint who carried the heaviest load and never lost his faith or his kindness towards all. This award is presented to a student who exemplifies these attributes of Jean de Brebeuf, and this year's recipient is San Martino. I'd like to ask Ms. Etchegary to come forward for the next couple of awards. There are 2 awards. Each is presented to a member of the school's music program. one in band, and one in choral. These awards are named after Paul Roberts, and they are given to the students who exemplify cooperation, commitment, and leadership. And the criteria this criteria is used by our choral and band director to determine the recipients. I will ask Ms. Ejegiri to present these awards to Liam Bennett and Lisa Constantinova. I will ask Ms. Ejegiri to stay and Lisa to stay. Lisa has been accepted into the Munn School of Music, and the Francis J. DiDonato Memorial Scholarship is awarded to the student in the graduating class who has an acceptance into the Munn School of Music. Congratulations, Lisa. I will ask Ms. Batson to come forward for the next award. The Dick Power Memorial Scholarship is an award given with a cash prize presented annually by Miss Maureen Williams in honor of her brother Dick, a graduate of St. Bon's. This award is presented to a grade 12, or in this case, 2 grade 12 students who have exemplified above average academics, excels in sports, and exemplifies sportsmanship. The recipients for this award are Colby Stephen and Michael Millay. The Lynn Coughlin Sports Legacy Award is a prestigious award to be given to a student who exemplifies the attributes of Mr. Coughlin through a demonstrated commitment to the overall school sports program and school broader community. The successful individual will exhibit leadership, community spirit, sportsmanship, and commitment to hard work. That were Lynn Coughlin's legacy during his cherished time at St. Bon's. I ask Mr. Martino to present this award to Ben Mason. The Fury Tracy Awards. In the spirit of service to 2 great alumni volunteers, Mr. Charles Fury, Francis Fury, and Dr. James Kevin Tracy, Brian and Patsy Fury have established 2 awards to be given to 2 students in the opinion of the scholarship committee, demonstrates pride in their school as well as a penchant for service to others within the school and in the community at large. I would like to ask Mr. Fury to come forward and present these awards to Rachel Hiscock and Jenna McDonald. The Alec G. and Catherine Henley Scholarship is a very prestigious award presented to the St. Bon's graduating student with high academic achievement and school involvement. This year's recipient of the Alec and Catherine Henley Scholarship is Jasminerahman. Our second last award is the Dr. Michael Bautista Award. Is awarded each year to the St. Bon's graduate who best exemplifies the old school motto of knowing, believing, and doing. It is a very appropriate award, in fact, to be in Dr. Bautista's name because no adult has ever lived this motto more than Michael Bautista. This year's recipient of this award, given by Mr. Martino, is Liam Bennett. The final award of this afternoon is the St. Ignatius of Loyola Award and is presented in all Jesuit schools around the world. It is sponsored by the Jesuit community, and the scholarship is awarded to the graduate who best exemplifies the profile of the Jesuit high school grad. The components of the profile describe one who is intellectually competent, open to growth, religious, loving, committed to doing service for others. I ask Mr. Handrigan to come forward to present this year's recipient, Kate Bruce.
Well, here we are. We knew this day would come, but we never thought it would come so soon. The past 13 years at St. Bonaventure's College have been filled with happiness, hard work, friendship, frustration, and hope. Most of us began our journey at St. Bon's in September of 2008, with others joining later, and ever since then, we've made memories together and grown closer as a class. From Penguin Day in grade 1 with Miss Edwards to traveling with the band and Miss Etchegary, we've shared experiences that we will never soon forget. Today is the day for us to take these experiences and everything we've learned at St. Bon's with us to university and beyond. Before I speak more about the graduating class of 2021, I want to begin with a few thank yous. First, I would like to thank all of our wonderful teachers. We are absolutely blessed to have such an amazingly talented and caring teaching staff at St. Bon's. You helped us every step of the way, whether it was assistance with an assignment or just a casual chat in the hallways. You are the reason we are the students we are today. To the music department, Ms. Etchegary, Ms. Quinn, and Ms. Gatherall, thank you for showing us at such a young age the importance of music. To the athletics department, Mr. Bryden, Mr. Brake, and all of our coaches, thank you for your commitment and leadership during both gym classes and sporting events. It certainly speaks volume that Mr. Bryden was able to make me excited to go to gym class. To our wonderful STEM teachers, Mr. Green, Ms. Martin, Ms. Matthews, Ms. Hull, and Father Shook, thank you for inspiring me and so many of my classmates to pursue a degree in a STEM field. Your expertise, as well as your engagement in class, made it much easier to grasp the difficult concepts of calculus, chemistry, and more. To our arts teachers, Ms. Walsh, Mr. Parab, and Mr. Peters, thank you for reading essay after essay to make sure we were proud of the work we produced. To our wonderful Holland Hall teachers, thank you for ensuring we are cared for and respected when we are so young. To the administration, the president's and principal's offices, Mr. Handrigan, Ms. Millay, Mr. Martino, and all others involved with these offices, thank you for making sure our school has strong leadership and ensuring all student needs are met. Next, on behalf of everyone in the class, I want to thank our families. Our parents, guardians, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandparents, thank you for your constant love, support, and presence as we navigated through challenging schoolwork, changing relationships, and changing world. I would like to specifically thank my parents, Doug and Kathy, my brother Cameron, and my nan, B. Murphy, who is watching today's event via the live stream. Thank you for all that you have done for me over the past number of years. You are the reason I'm standing up here today. Finally, I would like to thank my fellow classmates. We've certainly been through a lot together, but I know that we have an immense amount of respect for each other. We are so lucky that St. Bon's fosters a sense of community within the class. This has allowed us to grow so close over the past number of years. Now, I'd like to tell you a few stories about our class to give you a better sense of who we are as a group. In kindergarten, we had the opportunity to visit the late Brother Joe's pumpkin patch. As a little 5-year-old, this was probably one of the most exciting days of our lives to that point. We took a bus down together and spent the whole day roaming and exploring the scenery, and of course, being amazed at some of the pumpkins which were bigger than us. This field trip has really stuck with me over the years because it allowed us, little tiny 5-year-olds, the opportunity to explore and build relationships with our classmates, things that are absolutely vital at such a young age. Of course, we were unaware of it at the time, but this field trip showed how curious we were about the world around us, a quality which has remained true to this day. Another quality our class has always possessed is our competitiveness. From theme day to raising money for the walkathon, our class always had to be the absolute best at everything we ever did. Despite our competitiveness, one thing our class has never been good at is planning far in advance. Both of these things came into effect when we were prepping for theme day in grade 10. About a week before, our homeroom teacher, Mr. Genet, had begun asking us what we thought we should do for theme day. Unable to come up with too many ideas, we finally settled on Dragon's Den. We were watching the show at the time in careers, so perhaps this influenced our decision. Either way, we were prepared, and I was ready for my role as one of the titular dragons. I picked out my outfit, worked on my portrayal of my character, and was so excited to have a main role during the day. Unbeknownst to me, at the exact time I was prepping for Dragon's Den, Jenna messaged the class group chat and took the initiative to change the theme from Dragon's Den to St. John's Edge basketball game. Unfortunately, I was not a part of the class group chat at the time because I did not have Snapchat. So I arrived at school the next day with my suit in hand, and I learned that the theme had completely changed. I hid my frustration and participated as best I could. In the end, this turned out to be the best theme day our class has ever done. This is probably one of my favorite memories of our class because it shows how determined we are to see things through. We knew that our goal was to win theme day, and Jenna took it upon herself to make sure that happened. Additionally, I believe this was one of the times where our class acted most as a community. During the hour when we were setting up, it seemed as though we could all picture the exact same end product, and we knew exactly what needed to happen and when. It never ceases to amaze me how easily this group of people can come together to achieve a common goal. While it's enjoyable and important to reminisce on our past, today is the day we must face our futures and tackle them head on. Now the question becomes, how do I look towards my future? And this can be a daunting question until you realize that we already know the answer. Let me explain. St. Bon's uses something called the 4 C's to demonstrate the skills every graduate possesses upon graduation from St. Bon's. The first is intellectual competence. In our time at St. Bon's, we have consistently been challenged to broaden our knowledge base. Through our teachers and school environment, we have been exposed to new and challenging material, giving us the skills necessary to succeed in any post-secondary study. Next is conscience, to make enlightened decisions. Ever since kindergarten, we have been taught right from wrong every step of the way, and we have been given the tools to trust ourselves and our beliefs when making tough decisions. Third is compassion for others, which I believe this class exemplifies to a level not seen before at St. Bon's. Our class has been more involved in volunteer activities as well as community activities than any other graduating class in a long time. We are certainly capable of showing compassion for others. Finally, commitment to a just global society. This point is more important now than ever before. Societal injustices are present in everyday life, and it is our generation's responsibility to right the wrongs of past generations and change the world for the better. Before I finish speaking to you today, I want to tell you one more story. This time, it's the story about the future of the class of 2021. We will be a class of scientists, mathematicians, doctors, nurses, engineers, musicians, ecologists, athletes, psychologists, business people, teachers, and so much more. We will be a class of amazing parents, aunts, uncles, and family members, and we will be change makers. As Mr. Green said during our graduation dinner, we will impact our world through the power of our lived values rooted in our education at St. Bon's. We have learned so much at St. Bon's. We've learned about each other, ourselves, our world, the sciences, and the humanities. Now is the time for us to take this knowledge with us and enter the world as strong, confident young people. As Abraham Lincoln once said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Go out there and create the best possible futures for ourselves. Let's go out there and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Liam. Well done. At this time, just before our school song and our ode, I'd like to say a wealth of gratitude to our teachers who have been so supportive to this class and so dedicated to our school. They had a daunting task of trying to decide who were going to win some of these special awards. Not easy in a class of superstars, so we thank you for that. We hope that you have a very restful summer and that you enjoy the time to get rejuvenated and renewed in our time off. Thank you to the parents, all the families who are joining live streamed. Hi, Mom. We wish our families could be here, but unfortunately, COVID has a different idea. At least we were able to gather in a small capacity. I thank you for your attendance here, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. There is a wedding here at 2 o'clock, so we have to leave. We leave the same way we came in. And the school grounds, of course, are available if anybody would like to get a picture by the school. Miss Cardwell has already taken a group picture of the class already, so that doesn't need to get organized outside. So without further ado, I'll send it off to Miss Etchegary, and we will have our song. Outside, we can take off masks. As long as we social distance.
On the hill she stands majestic, noble to our view. Glory, honor, praise, allegiance, these to her are due. Guardian of our youthful days, may thee thy name ne'er fail. Hail to thee, Saint Bonaventure's alma mater. Friendships formed within her portals guide us all life through. Faith and knowledge is her motto, glorious and true. Sing her praises, pay her homage, let no foe prevail. Hail to thee, Saint Bonaventure's alma mater. When